Cadiz today reporting a 175% jump in full-year headline earnings per share. That's to 2 cents. Revenue coming in flat at 140 million rand. A dividend there of 7 cents has been declared.
At the beginning of the year, we set ourselves a project of decentralizing the business and implementing a new business model. We've managed to get the benefits of that decentralization process, where our costs are now down by 20%. And at the same time, our main business, which is Cadiz Asset Management, has managed to retain its revenue, maintain its revenue.
Decentralization, can I just ask you the rationale behind that strategy and how it's actually going to be unlocking value for your shareholders?
Previously, we had three main businesses: our asset management business, and our investments and advisory business, and our securities business. And we ran a very centralized model where most of the strategic thinking was done at group level. Once we'd sold 60% of our business to BMP, the securities business, we decided to decentralize to allow the businesses to focus on their individual performance and strategy. And this is starting to bear fruit.
Can I just ask you about that BNP Paribas merger deal? It's been over a year and a half now, has it not?
It's just on a year and a half, yeah.
Since it was concluded. Can you update me on the incorporation of that business into yours, or vice versa?
Yeah, the rationale behind the business was that we needed, for that business to succeed, it needed to get access to international markets, which BNP provide. Since the acquisition, or since the disposal, they've been bedding down that and integrating the business into their processes. The business itself has incurred quite a lot of integration costs, and we're starting to see the flow of international business picking up.
Cost control was a major theme of the past year. Are you now at a level where you are comfortable with your cost levels, or will you be exerting more tighter reins on them going forward?
We've managed to cut costs by 20% this year, following a reduction last year as well. And we should see a benefit of some of the restructuring that we did previously coming through in the current financial year. Whether we're comfortable, we're still at a high cost-to-income ratio. We'll have to see how the revenue goes, but we're comfortable with the skills and the people that we've got.
Okay. The asset management business, when are we going to see some kind of an increase in the earnings of that business? Last year, it was affected by the market conditions as well as the restructuring. This year, earnings are much in line with last year. When can we start to see an improvement?
The business itself has been repositioned. We've changed our equity team. We've got a new equity team in place. The big focus for the current year is on growth. The quality of assets are much better. We're earning on average 37 basis points compared to 34, 35 in previous years. The business development team will focus on selling where we are performing well, which is in our fixed income space and our absolute yield mandates. And in the equity team, we're building a performance track record for the future. So we expect to see the benefits into the current year.
Final question, your dividend cover ratio. Can I just ask you to expand on that? Because there were some plans a year ago to decrease it, but it's actually gone the other way.
Yeah. Well, what we did, we paid a special dividend to shareholders after the sale to BMP last year of 50 cents. And at that stage, we said that we would pay out a low dividend cover ratio, in effect meaning that we would pay out most of our earnings every year. The current year we've earned 2.2 cents of earnings, and we've declared a dividend of 7 cents. And the main reason for that is that we are the losses from our BNP business don't affect our cash flow, and therefore we've taken that into account when declaring a dividend of higher than 2.2 cents.